want to come to you, the Facebook devotion friends, with a different request today than what I've ever come to you with. The Lord has put a burden on my heart for ministers, pastors, evangelists, and ministering people, teachers, music, in whatever way that people minister to get the word out. And I think you'd be surprised at the number of ways when you start praying about ministry. It might start with evangelism, it might start with preaching, but I think you'll find there are an awful lot of things that people use as their ministry to make the ministry of the word go forth. I want to ask you to pray for ministers. Older ministers are leaving. Many are leaving through COVID. Many ministering families have been hit by things through this COVID. Many churches, the tithing has just not been there. Churches are already having to look at closing or joining together. I know of several churches now that don't have pastors. There are many issues right now with ministry. It was coming short, the number of ministers for the number of churches before the pandemic, and now it's amplified. I would like to ask you to pray for ministries, churches that have faithful people in all jobs are so blessed, so blessed. But more and more churches are in need of people at every level of the work. I want to ask you, pray for ministers. And then once you pray for those who are ministering, I want you to pray for those who are in the world ministering, the first responders, those who are around many people every day, and they are taking the risk of health issues for them and for their family. I want to pray that they would break through this world, just I'm a worldly person, into being Christian if they aren't. Right now, I just want to leave that with you. I'm tempted to pray, but I want to leave it to you to pray.